Welcome to the Trading Daddies podcast, hosted by yours truly, Nico Reyes, and as always, my amazing co-host,
Hot and ready,
Teflizi Foshizi, and back with another appearance.
Yo, what's up, Jeff Coe over here?
Jeff Coe needs better internet. Jeff Coe has all this goddamn Bitcoin and still uses dial-up.
And his laptop from 2011.
And he has
my AOL hours.
His laptop is so old it can't even access X videos.
It does. That's why I'm keeping it. Solely for that purpose.
But on today's episode, it's actually a very interesting episode. Again, as we said, Jeff is with us again to talk about crypto and where he sees Bitcoin going. Bitcoin hit 52K, so as we promised, we'll have him back. We had him back on, and we actually have an awesome contest that you guys might want to listen at the end of the episode, so that you guys could know what we're giving away. But with that, John, what did you have?
Nothing really. This episode, circled around Bitcoin, and if you guys are not familiar about the coins, tune in because we have a lot of information, for you guys, basically just to clear your minds and, take a look at, all these coins and different altcoins, so.
Nice. Check that episode out. But with that being said, subscribe to the channel, hit the post notification bell so you guys get a nice ding, ding, ding every time a new episode drops. Hit us up on our socials. What else? Comments are always welcome, right? And we're going to work our way to getting Jeff out of witness protection because his internet really is crappy. But with that being said, let's get to the episode.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Trading Daddies podcast, hosted by yours truly, Nico Reyes, and I am actually joined by the most entertaining brothers in all of podcasting.
Oh, God. My name is Jeff Coe. I was the 3-4 diamonds in the past episode, Tales from the Cryptokeeper. So
there you go.
Here it's back again because Bitcoin just hit 52K, and as promised, I'm here to do a raffle.
Do the raffle again. And as always, my amazing co-host,
Hot and ready,
Teflizi Foshizi in the heezy with no beezies. That's just not going to happen. It's just not worth. It's not worth our time. It's definitely not worth our time. How's everybody been? It's been a pretty rough shot week for me and John at least. But Jeff, how's crypto doing, by the way?
Crypto went pretty good actually. This week and last week, Papa Elon did buy, or the Tesla did buy 1.5 billion. That's B again with a Biden bump, and that definitely jumped the crypto price. Before he announced it was 34K, and it pumped all the way to
46.
Got 40. I don't know, something.
Yeah,
it broke past the double top of 42, so it settled around 46K around there. So that was a good catalyst for the crypto market, and that was an excellent start of 2021.
Nice. Beautiful start of 2021. Yeah. John, how was your trading week?
I just want to say, because we're going to say this all episode, all of the damn Bitcoin can't afford damn internet. Your picture's all pixelated, man.
That is, for all the listeners out there who's on Spotify, who's not watching us on YouTube, I have horrible, shitty internet for some reason. I have Comcast. And I've used my laptop.
Hey now, don't, no. You get what you pay for, okay?
You probably got the basic package.
All that Bitcoin,
basic package.
All that Bitcoin in your pixelated. You look like a Roblox.
You look like...
Hey. Yeah,
you look like Minecraft.
But it's all right.
You look like Wreck-It Ralph, man.
You look like
I'm gonna wreck it.
All right, but anyways, we have a jam-packed show. I know it's a short 30 minutes for today, but our main episode would be all about crypto for today, and forget about what's going on with Palantir. Palantir took a dump. Tesla took a dump, but it somewhat rebounded.
Tesla's rebounding. I think we're getting into oversold territory.
Yeah.
And on the daily chart, all we really need to do is to see the MACD move up a little bit. Let me see a curl on the MACD. It was very promising in the last couple hours of the session. So if you've been holding Tesla, you're seeing some downward pressure. I think this is it, Chief. We have some upward movement coming into the next week, because really, ultimately, the goal here is to get to 1 trillion, and we're so damn close, and we could taste it.
Taste the rainbow.
We could taste it, but we cannot see it like Jeff, because he is still pixelated. We're not going to stop pointing this out, how we've been having technical issues all night.
It took us 50 minutes just to figure out audio and video.
Which was horrible on my part. Yeah, hella Filipino time.
It's all right. But anyway, going back to Tesla.
To begin with, you were actually early.
Oh, I was early.
You're early. It's just your technology is late. Like, your technology is dated.
I'm so backwards. I'm using like Bitcoin and crypto as my form of payments and transactions.
So this guy, he has all this damn Bitcoins, but his laptop's 2011. When was Bitcoin created?
Around 2009-ish. So it's around 12 years old right now.
Damn,
I'm pretty sure it's only like 10 cents a coin back then.
Damn. So cryptocurrency is as old as your laptop.
Yeah, so that's why it has very memorable. I have my hardware wallet in here, so.
Jesus.
That's hard. I mean, that's hard to get rid of. I'm not gonna front. Yeah. That's hard to get rid of if you have your hardware wallet.
No, it's I definitely needed to upgrade on my laptop, but we tried 2 tablets, an iPad, and a Samsung, and I tried my phone, but I guess it's still not working. So nope. I'm assuming Comcast.
Whoa! That's not. No. You get what you pay for.
I'm paying for the basic internet package.
Oh my God! Exactly.
Oh Lord.
Oh man, but yeah. So I think a few questions that came across my head was, I'm still not well versed into cryptocurrency. I mean, I have a very small, very minuscule Bitcoin position. But you know what they say, you buy 0.2 Bitcoin, you're ultimately rich. You know what I mean? But what my question is, in the past couple of weeks, we saw altcoins go, essentially some of them went parabolic. All you really need to do is to have Elon tweet about Doge, and that jumps, how many percent did it run to? From like 2.02 cents to like 8 cents?
To like 8 cents, yeah. I mean, that's the power of Papa Elon. I mean, one tweet will jump your Dogecoin or whatever. It will jump you a significant amount of percentage, because he has like 45 million followers on Twitter.
True. That's true.
So, in the power of Tesla cult, it's a cult. Call it as it is, and they will follow. So that's what they did. I mean, he jumped that much. My friend actually, he messaged me that I went to nursing school with. He just woke up one day. He had like 5K in his account, and he cashed out. Like, all right.
So how does that affect I mean, is it very similar to the stock market, where it's going to be buyers and sellers, and the price is ultimately influenced by the amount of coins that are out there?
The amount of coins out there do play a part. Bitcoin is very limited. That's the beautiful thing about it. It can't be inflated. It can't be devalued, because it's such a finite amount. 21 million. That's it. And last coin is going to be mined at 2140. So with that being said, it's very finite. And even if all the millionaires in the world combined buy Bitcoin, that price would just skyrocket. And that's what's going on right now with the parabolic move, because we're not in a linear move anymore. We're in a parabolic move. Institutional buying, as we predicted last episode, Tesla was going to put their balance sheet a percentage of their balance sheet to Bitcoin just to catch up on inflation, because the purchasing power of the dollar is it's going to shit. So that's what a lot of the S&P 500s are looking into. If I don't know if you guys heard MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor.
Mm-hmm.
He is like the Bitcoin Jesus right now. So he hosted an online event, I believe last week, where thousands and thousands of like CFOs and like accountants and like they basically publish their whole playbook on how companies can put balance sheets to Bitcoin. And thousands attended that conference, and it looks like it's going to pay off throughout the year. And from that playbook, it gives you like the guidelines, the legal backgrounds, what to do, how to allocate, how to choose, the OTCs on how to buy your Bitcoin as a company and do it legally. And regulation should be coming up by Mama Yellen. Shout out to Mama Yellen. She's trying to scare you, but hodl your coins and just don't, regulation's a good thing, because that means it'll give you, it'll give the price stability, actually. If you regulate the coin, more institutional investors would come in, and that would gives it more validity to the coin. So more institutional investors, obviously, that will be more adaptation of the mainstream people.
Isn't MasterCard trying to get into the crypto space as well?
Yeah, I believe they announced it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
That they're going to offer it to their merchants this year. They're going to roll it out. So that's another huge thing.
That's huge.
Yeah, because MasterCard's second to Visa.
Yeah.
And Visa's already doing something similar to it.
Yeah.
But it's not just like a America thing. It's a worldwide thing.
Yeah.
MasterCard and Visa. So
yeah.
More and more, we're gonna call it the Roaring 20s, because everything's gonna be digitalized. And yeah, that is a word. Yeah, digitalized, because if you don't have a website, your business is gonna go to shit. If you don't have Bitcoin, your business is gonna go to shit. So that's how I see it. So companies are being forced to adopt Bitcoin. They can't just brush it under the rug anymore. They're being forced to look at it and adapt to it, because if you don't, you're going to be left behind. Kind of like the early 2000s internet phase, like the .com. So a lot of people don't believe in the internet back then. So look at us, like we're doing this online.
Yeah, but you're pixelated. You look like you belong in 2005.
You look like a person that has a lot of Bitcoin that still uses dial-up.
The 56K. Hey, I'm still using my AOL 1,000 free hours. So
is that a new disc? Did you get that today?
You get it on the mail. I'm still using that 1,000 free hours. So
you know what? Younger generation don't know what AOL is.
Good Lord! Let's do a roundtable real quick. What was the cheesiest AIM screen name that you had?
Oh God, mine was Real Asian Playa, and I ran with that. And it started with like the XX, and it ended with the XX. That was a theme back then in AIM. So that was that was the most typical AIM, account ever.
What about you, John?
I don't go with mine.
Because you had to. It was kind of like a rite of passage to have, especially if you grew up in the mid 2000s.
Yep.
And you had AOL. It was the only way for you to communicate if you didn't have a cell phone. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you aim someone.
Free.
Yeah, his screen name. Mine was 50 Cent was really hot that time, so mine was the Magic Flip.
I can't even remember what I had.
Oh my God.
You believe that? That was 15, 16 years ago.
That was 56. That was the original. That was the original. You up?
Yeah.
Are you up?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Dude, that technology is as old as my brother's laptop.
It was probably my laptops was probably a concept, but it was probably being rolled out next year. But yeah,
Oh my god!
They were just
So
thinking about it. All right, sorry. So
let's go,
going back to crypto, I got a
yeah.
question real quick. So
yeah.
altcoins, okay. So
Uh-huh.
I was in Litecoin not too long ago, but I sold it. But anyways, altcoins. I'm noticing that, for example, like Ethereum and Litecoin. Litecoin is somewhat lagging right now, but it
Hmm.
seems like they follow the Bitcoin chart.
They
You,
do.
you want to shed some light on that one?
From what I know, is Bitcoin every coin will follow Bitcoin to some
Yeah,
degree, but when Bitcoin kind of stagnates and on a certain price level and matures on a certain price level, the altcoins do pump up a little bit.
is it because
I
of
think
the shift of money?
yes, that's one theory is the whales kind of shift their money to the altcoins. So when Bitcoin breathes, they take a breather, the altcoins kind of start pumping and start running.
I
So
noticed
when
that
the
too.
altcoins, take a breather, then Bitcoin kind of goes up. But if you guys, I know you guys have a various, amount of listeners all over the world. Um, I highly recommend. This is not financial advice. Blah blah blah. Wall Street bets. um, do look into decentralized finance. Couple of coins is SNX, AAVE, and YFI if you're balling. Look into decentralized finance because I believe this is like the next generation of coins that's super early adoption that needs to
Which
be
coins
looked
again? I'm
into.
sorry.
SNX synthetics,
Okay.
AAVE, and YFI and Uniswap. UNI, yeah,
God
Uni.
damn, there's like so many um, coins out there. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, just look into that because decentralized finance is basically, uh, if you go to a bank, decentralized finance is just going to do the same thing as a bank, in keeping it simple terms. So the price is very affordable. You can
Mhm.
buy actually one whole coin or more. It's not just a Bitcoin price, so it's super early.
Yeah,
Look
I
into
see that.
that. Again, this is not financial advice. Investing do come with risk. Do your own research.
Yeah, it's
But
at
yeah,
AAVE. It's at 455 right now.
right. And SNX and Uni, I believe SNX is around 22, 24, and
24.
Uni is,
But
yeah, and then you,
here's my question though. I know it might be technical, but AAVE it doesn't have that much volume, and yeah, it was just introduced back in October.
yeah. And Mark Cuban actually endorsed that one. So it has a lot of backing. If Mark Cuban speaks, you better listen. And
Mhm.
he loves that coin, and he actually believes it. And he compares this type of decentralized finance, the same early 2000 internet companies starting online. So some coins with altcoins, basically, some will win, majority of it will lose. Kind of like the internet of 2000s. Some will win, majority will lose. So, but do look into it, and that's just my suggestion. But then again, allocate some of your capital always to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ethereum is running right now. I believe it's
Yeah,
close to 2,000.
yeah.
Last year, Ethereum outperformed Bitcoin. So
It,
it's Ethereum. It's highly, highly suggested because look at it this way: Ethereum is like the oil that runs the crypto world, and Bitcoin is your store of value, like your digital gold.
So, if we're going to look at Bitcoin as a means of value, right? And all these altcoins serve a different purpose. And you did mention that some coins will win and some coins will lose. with institutional buying of Bitcoin, how does that take into effect the adoption of the altcoins on an institutional level?
On institutional level, they will look into altcoins because the institution will look for opportunities at at all levels and all prices. But Bitcoin has so much power, so much steam. I don't think it will be toppled by any altcoins at all, like ever. Because it's such a game changer. Like this is like a once in a lifetime, once in a 100, 200, 300 years lifetime experience, and it's your opportunity to actually, like make money, and the banks do not control it. The government can't control it. They can ban it. China and India tried to ban it, and it shot up in their face, and the price just went up. So they can't really ban it. Like if you have like a hardware wallet where you store your Bitcoin, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that story of the San Francisco dude, the German San Francisco dude who has like 220 million locked up in a wallet somewhere.
Yeah, and then
he forgot his password. So like,
wasn't he like wasn't he trying to give away like millions just to recover it?
It's that secure. Like, it's that secure. If no hacker can hack 220 million of Bitcoin, to help him, you can't really, a government or an entity can't take that away from you. So another example is a German dude. I don't know what's up with these Germans. A German dude went to prison, and he had like millions of Bitcoin locked up, and all he had to do was serve 2 years or give up his Bitcoin. He said, "I'll serve 2 years," because he didn't give up his Bitcoin, and he was averaging 80K a day. It was 80K a day just to go to prison, rather than relinquishing his Bitcoin.
Damn, getting paid to go to prison, huh? That's like that's a vacation.
Yeah. So
that's a vacation.
It's that powerful because once you have your Bitcoin, it's yours. Nobody can take it.
So
that's why a lot of the Bitcoin holders, they will hold and they don't sell.
Yeah.
Hence price.
And that's the reason why the price is so high, because it's not like they're dumping their Bitcoin.
No.
So
that's why the price shoots up.
Yeah, so let's talk about the grand scheme of things, right? In a utopian society, we're looking at Bitcoin as a means of currency, eventually, right? Now, if there are a finite amount of coins, how is that going to be divided for the people to be able to use it? You know what I mean? Like, do they do conversion?
You can buy as little as $1, but being finite means it can't be devalued, and you can't just print. That's what the Fed does. So you can't just print. That's why it's finite. But you can buy as little as $1, and the more people adopt to it, the more the price will increase.
But let's say, for example, you're doing an exchange of goods, right? Let's say, for example, I'm still trying to wrap my head around this, how Tesla is now taking in Bitcoin as a means of payment. So they take the dollar value of a Bitcoin, and that's how much they essentially pay Tesla? Is that right?
No, from what I know, is you actually pay with your Bitcoin, and Tesla has a Bitcoin wallet. So if I'm buying from Tesla, I'm sending my coin to them. I'm not paying with cash. I'm paying with my coin.
No, yeah. You're paying with your coin, but you're taking, like, how much of it are you actually giving them? The fraction of whatever you owe them, right?
The fraction of the exchange rate at that time.
So let's say, for example, just for shits and giggles, let's say Bitcoin is $100. Right? And a Tesla, let's say it's $30. So you pay them 0.3, right? 0.3. What if that value of that 0.3 shoots up? Essentially, they're the ones making the gains.
Yep.
They are, yeah. Genius. That's why nobody wants to sell. It's genius on Tesla's part, actually. So, that's how essentially it works. That's why nobody's selling and people just hodl.
Yeah.
And,
So with institutional buying, are these hedge funds actually buying like bulk? They're buying.
They are, yeah, they're as institutions. You have to file SEC paperwork, to announce like, hey, we're looking into this. We're looking for custody. We're looking to hold it for our customers. So they have to announce that publicly. And once those institutions announce publicly, that's when the price shoots up more. Because if institutions are interested in this and they do file for the regulatory approval, that's when the price goes up more. That's why there's so many catalysts about price going up. Institutional buyers, hodlers hodling. The stimmy hasn't even passed yet. That's going to be at least another 5%.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So and the city of Miami, the city of Coke, the mayor actually is announced it, or I don't know if it passed, but they announced it that if you work for the city of Miami, you can be paid in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And they are now taking Bitcoin as a form of payment for your taxes. So there's a lot going to be going on in the next few years and in the next 10 years.
So with that being said, and there's obviously an abundance of altcoins, and a new altcoin kind of pops springs up every week or so, right? What is influencing people to buy into altcoins, or is it just pure speculation at this point?
There's so many altcoins out there that I can't even research each and every one of them because I'm just so focused on so few. Just through what each of the coin does is so different from each of the other ones. A lot of the ICOs, the initial coin offerings, if you really want to get into those, you got to get in early to where it's like a penny, less than a penny. So if you really want to be speculative, throw in $1,000 or whatever, $100. If you really don't care, come back to it 5 years, fail or win. If you really want to be speculative, go put your money in there. But again, a lot of the altcoins are going to go bust, and they're just going to be, they're called shit coins for a reason. Shit coins, they're shit. I hate to say it. So, especially if you believe in the technology might be there, but it's just still shit.
So I think John and I are going to start our own altcoin. I don't know what the purpose is. I just need to find out how to mine it. How about you start the mining?
Mining is it's super expensive. It costs tons of energy. I'm sure you guys trade it's just a lot of energy. It's just for common folks, it's not worth it because and you got to update those softwares and the hardwares each year just to be competitive. You need a lot of money. You need, I think at least $1 million or $2 million just to, and you got to update that every year. It's just not worth it. That's why you just got to ride the Bitcoin instead of be a miner. Yeah.
That makes sense.
But again, it's just for those who are starting in the coin, in the crypto world, not financial advice again, but do just DCA your way, just daily cost average it, and just don't look at it every day. Don't look at it every 15 minutes. If you see a dip, just zoom out, zoom out of that chart, and you'll see just, it's a linear / parabolic. It's just a zoom out and don't stress about it.
I remember, like what you mentioned of zooming out. I remember when Bitcoin first hit 40-something thousand, and then it had that massive dip. It was 20%.
Right.
I think it hit as low as 26,000. Remember that? I think it was it
was 28K. So, and I was down I was down 32K in a day, some shit. So you just gotta. Yeah, I mean, like what we said, if you can't handle the downswing, you don't deserve the upswing.
Ooh.
And you just got to ride the wave and zoom out. Because you zoom out, you see the bigger picture. And then the more bigger picture, you're not going to look at the finer details of the chart, right?
Say that again?
Sorry, the one.
Dropping dimes.
Which one?
Say that again.
Times.
You can't handle the downswing, you don't deserve the upswing.
Oh my god!
For every loss, there's a win. There's a
I don't know. I felt
behind
moist
it,
after that.
How about that? But yeah, so just zoom out and daily cost average your coins if you're just starting.
So how much of this is? I know for Bitcoin is hodl, right? That's the rule of thumb. You don't touch it, you leave it alone. But as far as the altcoins go, how much of it is actual technical analysis and just random YOLOing?
I like the random YOLO a lot. It's more exciting. Technical. I don't really do a lot of technical analysis, in my opinion, because if it's just going to go up and if it's going to follow Bitcoin, I use the Bitcoin
chart
rules.
Mm-hmm.
The Bitcoin chart as my base. And the altcoins, you just really got to research on your altcoins because, again, a lot of it's shitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
And research and see if you really believe in it. It's your money. That's what it's called investing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what makes it a market. I guess the meme stocks, it's a different story, but
yeah,
that's what makes it a market. It's your money. Do whatever the hell you want with it.
I'm surprised
yeah.
that like the big brokerage firms, E-Trade, TD,
Mm-hmm.
all of them still have not adopted Bitcoin or crypto as a means of trading. And it's very interesting as to why not. Because I think there's going to be more for them to gain if they had that type of institutional buying, especially for retail traders who don't want to go back and forth between different platforms. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's to their advantage.
Yeah, I hate Robinhood.
Robinhood, please don't use Robinhood. I feel like they have liquidity issues. Plus, if you do use Robinhood, it's not yours. I believe it's paper trading. It's not really your Bitcoin. You're just using numbers. You're just looking at the numbers on your screen, and I don't know. It's up to you. Again, it's your money, but that's a good exposure to good way to learn crypto because you can see the price fluctuations on the daily.
Is it only paper trading for Bitcoin on Robinhood?
Yeah, because from what I know, you can't send that Bitcoin anywhere.
Yeah, so, it's like PayPal. Right now, you can't send it to anyone, but you can hold on to it. You can buy some and sell some.
Yeah,
but you can't send it to a different wallet.
Interesting.
That's what we call a closed source. I believe a closed source because you can't send it or receive it. An open source is you can send and receive.
Like Coinbase. Yeah.
Coinbase. Coinbase is an open source.
Interesting.
So, yeah. So that's why they can do what they do, Robinhood, because they didn't actually buy Bitcoin. And if they do, the price would shoot up more. And if they actually hold the coins, in my opinion, from what I know. So,
I heard that their biggest holding is actually Doge.
Are they really?
That's what Elon is saying.
Huh.
You know how Elon's saying that all the big players need to divest in Dogecoin so that more people can actually buy it. And he's saying that Vlad is holding a lot of Doge.
I mean, maybe, yeah. But then again, Dogecoin basically has an unlimited supply. That's why it's hard to believe in something. If you're going to have an unlimited supply, might as well hodl cash.
True.
Right? Because cash is unlimited. The Fed will print more. They printed like 20% of the USD supply last year. And that's an insane amount of money. If you put it in, you can't wrap that number in your head. You just can't. 20% of the world supply, the USD supply last year, you can't. So
how much paper?
And I don't think it'll ever slow down in the next few years. So that's why a lot of people are parking their money in something more of an asset that will go up.
All right. Question.
And again,
my question to you. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, just to add one more thing. The Bitcoin market cap, I believe it's approaching 1 trillion.
Yeah.
So just to be a disruptor on gold.
Yep.
Gold has about like 11 trillion or something.
Yeah.
To be a disruptor, you need to be at least 20%. So Bitcoin needs to be at least
100,000.
2 trillion. Yeah, 100,000 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And to beat gold's market cap, Bitcoin needs to be 500K a coin. And a lot of estimates will shoot that in about 3 years.
So once Bitcoin hits 500,000 per coin, are you going to have better internet?
I will have internet on my Lamborghini. I will have internet on the moon. I will have internet, the fake moon, by the way. I will have.
You're going to have
I will
Wi-Fi
have-
in your Lambo.
I will have 5G, 6G, 7G, all you want.
He's
But
gonna have
I will
Starlink.
have.
It's
No,
probably not
probably,
going to be Comcast.
Hey now.
Yeah,
Hey now.
but
Okay, so quick prediction. I know you're holding on to your coins, but with what we spoke about, throughout the episode, what's your prediction within like a month or two?
last episode, I don't know if you guys remember, my price prediction was 75K conservatively. Last episode, which was in January, but since we are in the middle of February now, I think conservatively next month 62-ish, and end of the year maybe like 85.
Damn, like that.
85K. So I mean, again, if a lot of people told me I can't afford to buy Bitcoin at 6K, I can't afford to buy Bitcoin at 18K, I can't afford to buy at 20, 30. If you can't afford it now, I don't think you'll ever afford it ever.
Yeah,
Like,
you're just
ever.
basically gonna keep buying at the dips at this point in order for you to
Well,
achieve a certain
the thing
level.
is, people don't know that you can actually buy fractional coin.
Yeah.
That's what I tell people a lot.
You
Is
don't
you can
know
buy
that.
fractional. You don't got to buy the whole coin.
No.
That's the beauty of it. You can buy as little as $1,
Mm-hmm.
or wherever exchange you want to buy it as. So start, just like the rule of investing. Just start early and just let it sit,
Wow.
and that's how you
Fine. I mean, shit, this is a whole lot. I wish we had more time, but we'll definitely get you back on once it hits 60.
Sure.
65?
Awesome. I'll see you next week.
60.
Hey, right now it's like 53 or 52.
Yeah,
Damn, like that.
it's not
So-
too far.
Yeah, I know. Final
So I
trades. Final trades before we get into this new contest, John.
Tomorrow, Walmart is putting out earnings. I'm heavy on Walmart, and dude, I'm always bullish on Walmart. So
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
I have a very savage portfolio. Long live Palantir and long live Tesla. Let's see where that goes.
I can't believe like your entire portfolio is 75% Palantir and 25% Tesla. That's like insane volatility. Like I wouldn't be able to stomach that. Like
My heart hurts. I have palpitations throughout the day, and it's not exciting. But actually, I'm thinking, like after this whole, it's always been the buying opportunities. I've always missed the buying opportunity to buy Bitcoin, and I think I really need just to nip in the bud and just hop in for a small chunk of change and see where all that goes, because I don't have the time to look at the altcoins and trade altcoins in and out. But I think if we're just gonna hold on to Bitcoin, I think that's possible to do. That's where I'm gonna go in the next few weeks. But with Bitcoin hitting 50K, and we did make a promise to you guys that we will have Jeff back on once he hits 50K. We are gonna be doing another Bitcoin raffle.
It'll be
So-
$200.
Whoa! Did you?
$200.
How much?
200.
$200.
and all that Bitcoin, you can only afford 200.
Don't.
Right. If you're too good for $200.
Yeah, no, don't be. So the last winner was Ricky. Congratulations again to Ricky, and he keeps on telling us how happy he was when he won that. And he'll never win a contest again because we will rig it so that he won't. No, I'm just kidding, Ricky.
You're
But
banned for the next contest.
yeah, no, well, he'll definitely be able to join. But $200 of free Bitcoin coming from the Cryptokeeper himself, Jeff Coe.
Yes, sir.
That is going to be amazing. And when do you want to give this away? We're going to give it not this week. You want to do it for next Saturday?
I was thinking about next one.
Next Saturday. We'll do the details. We'll post it on the Instagram. The rules.
There you go. I think same
rules
rules apply. We'll get into the rules. I think we'll cook it up today. I think we might be. Let me see if we could get a flyer out. But definitely, if you didn't hear it on this episode, you know what? I think I'm gonna send out the rules to you guys later, and I think it's gonna be very interesting how we're gonna do this raffle. I think cool. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. All right. So you guys heard it on the podcast first. We are giving away $200 worth of Bitcoin. Jeff is giving away $200 worth of Bitcoin. Details on this contest will be coming in the next couple of days. So please be prepared to flood and follow the instructions, because the last time we did this, a lot of people didn't follow instructions. It's simple instructions. Just follow them.
There's like 4 instructions.
Yeah, it's very easy. And now we're
like 4 steps.
4 steps. And now Jeff is upping the ante with $200 worth of Bitcoin. This is bananas. If you're not getting on this, you are sleeping at the wheel. And if you are sleeping at the wheel, you're not making any money and you might get into an accident. So don't do that. But with that being said, follow me on Instagram at Trading Poppy. Follow John at John C. Trades. Follow Jeff at
34 Diamonds.
34 Diamonds. Following us at Trading Daddies. Hit us up on the Instagram, tradingdaddies.com for all your merch. And with that being said, let's get trading.
Yeah.